The word sat heavy in the air like a storm cloud that refused to move. A single mother stood in a small, cluttered apartment in Cleveland, Ohio, staring at a pink birthday invitation she could barely afford to print, knowing that she could not give her little daughter the one thing she had quietly hoped for. In that moment, love and helplessness collided, and her heart broke in a way only a parent understands. If you believe in kindness and second chances, take a moment now to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel, because stories like this remind us that compassion can still change lives. Her name was Hannah Brooks, a 31-year-old single mother who worked 2 jobs and still found herself counting every dollar before the end of the month. Her days started before sunrise and ended long after her daughter fell asleep, and yet the numbers never seemed to add up. Medical bills from a difficult pregnancy, rising rent, and the cost of childcare had slowly drained every bit of savings she once had. Her daughter, Ava, was turning 6, and Hannah had promised herself that no matter how hard things were, she would make the day special. But as she looked around their apartment, with its thrift store furniture and half-empty fridge, reality pressed down hard. The Barbie doll Ava had seen at the store window remained far beyond reach. Hannah worked evenings cleaning offices downtown, including the top floor of a large corporate building owned by a successful technology company. The CEO, Jonathan Reed, was a 47-year-old executive known for his sharp mind and relentless work ethic. To most people, he was distant, powerful, and unapproachable, a man who lived in boardrooms and penthouses far removed from everyday struggles. Hannah had seen him only a few times, always moving fast, always focused, never seeming to notice the quiet workers who kept the building running. On the night before Ava's birthday, exhaustion finally caught up with Hannah. As she cleaned a conference room, she found herself pausing, her thoughts drifting to the look on her daughter's face when she would realize there was no Barbie waiting for her. The weight of that disappointment hurt more than the hunger or the aching feet. She tried to shake it off, unaware that someone had noticed her stillness, her tired posture, and the quiet sadness she carried with her. Jonathan had stayed late that night, reviewing reports alone. As he passed the conference room, he saw Hannah wiping a table, her eyes red and distant. Something about her expression made him stop. Instead of walking on, he asked one of the building managers about her, learning that she was a single mother working 2 jobs just to survive. That information stayed with him long after he went home, unsettling him in a way quarterly profits never could. The next day, Ava's birthday arrived quietly. Hannah did her best, baking a small cake at home and decorating with handmade paper streamers. Ava smiled, hugged her tightly, and said thank you with a sweetness that nearly broke Hannah apart. Children have a way of sensing love even when things are missing, but Hannah still felt like she had failed in some unspoken way. That evening, when Hannah arrived at work, she was asked to stop by the main office before starting her shift. Confused and anxious, she feared she had done something wrong. Instead, she was met with a gesture that shifted her world. Jonathan had arranged something that went far beyond a toy. He had learned about Ava's birthday and Hannah's situation, and he chose to act not as a CEO, but as a human being. He covered Ava's birthday wish, not just with a Barbie doll, but with school supplies, books, and a small savings fund for her future. He also offered Hannah a full-time position within the company's facilities department, with better pay, benefits, and predictable hours. For the first time in years, Hannah felt the tight knot of survival loosen. Tears came not from embarrassment, but from relief and gratitude that someone had truly seen her struggle. Life did not magically become perfect overnight, but it became manageable. Hannah could afford groceries without panic, pay bills on time, and come home early enough to read bedtime stories. Ava played happily with her doll, unaware that it symbolized something much bigger than a birthday gift. It represented hope, dignity, and the power of kindness given without judgment. Jonathan, too, was changed. Helping Hannah reminded him that success meant little if it did not lift others along the way. One small act, rooted in empathy, created a ripple that reshaped multiple lives. If this story touched your heart, please take a moment to like, share, and engage with this video so more people can be reminded that compassion still exists in this world. Before the ending, I want to ask you to comment below and share your thoughts, because your words might inspire someone who feels unseen today. Hannah never forgot the day she thought she had failed her daughter, only to learn that love, when met with kindness, can turn even the most painful moments into new beginnings.